Welcome back, fellow gamers. As you can see, we're still over here. Previously, we worked on making a little sugarcane farm over here, fully set up. It's fully automated. So the next thing I want to work on is a furnace system. Let me show you what I've been doing for furnaces, right? So the first one is actually over here. You got to come in the little house here and this little hole here. That's one, right? So this is what I've been using to smelt some of the blocks I need. And the other furnace I have, this is my next furnace system. It's only 16, so it's still pretty slow. So these are what I've been using to smelt everything I need so far. And it sucks. It's super slow. So the plan for today is to build a furnace system. And I'm thinking it's going to go in this area. What we have to do first is build a minecart loader that's going to load the furnaces, build a furnace array, a system to fuel the furnace array, and put that all in a nice big building. So the first step we need to do is decide how big this furnace is going to be. So we have like a road coming here, right? Now this part here, I'm thinking we should take the road back this way and put the furnace in here. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and build the furnace loader. So I'm thinking we do it in batches of 16, right? And so we'll do 2 lines like this. Yeah, I think this should be good. And it's gonna be simple. We're gonna start just putting a bunch of hoppers here. So it's gonna be 16 here. And I believe I go 2 there because a furnace is gonna go here, right? A hopper is gonna have to go here, and another hopper is gonna go here. So we do that, and I think another furnace is gonna go here and like that. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do. Then we're just gonna go another 16 like this. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and place the rest of the furnace down. Right, and then we're just gonna do hoppers here. So rails are gonna run here, which means this doesn't actually need a third one. It just needs to stay this level, and the water's gonna run up top. This way the hopper minecarts don't accidentally pick them up. Oh, this is gonna suck. Trying to grab items from like furnaces again is just terrible. You can't make mistakes. Yeah, I think this is the height we want this furnace to go. All right, so this is kind of what we're looking at now for the partial setup. It's a lot of hoppers, but it's gonna make it a little more better for me to work with. I think rails are gonna go here, right? So that could be goal. Same thing over here. So they're gonna come, they're gonna go. I think we want to stop there. So they're gonna come, I'm thinking they come that way, go this way, and then go all the way here, like that. It's gonna stop there actually. So this one can come with me. Wait, okay, so this don't actually stop here. This needs to go up. Like that maybe? I'll figure it out in a bit. Yeah, I think that's it. I just gotta figure out to get this to go up without being an issue. I don't know if that'll work. It will not, but that will. Kinda feel like I'll need power rails here, but we'll deal with that later. I think we're gonna need some ice like here and then go this way and run that way. But yeah, this is the first layer. I just gotta figure out where I want the second layer to be. So the second one is gonna come here and it's gonna follow the same setup as the bottom one. So we still got a stack of furnace left to put down. And oh, you know, I know the question everyone is asking, is this the most efficient hopper furnace? Isn't it obvious? Of course it is. The most efficient hopper furnace that I'm willing to build. All right, so that is, for all intents and purposes, the whole setup. And this is the easy part. I still gotta figure out a return system. Now, it's just the water I gotta figure out now. So what I'm thinking is we have the water come here, right? So I'm gonna figure out a way to get the, what I'm using fuel to drop here, and it's gonna run down here like this. So I have to block it off so the water don't make a mess. All right, so what I'm gonna do up here, and for fuel, we're just gonna use a carpet duper. Okay, so I'm thinking we surround this with these, because the next reason to using the leaf is that leaf is not movable, so pistons actually can't move it. So I could use sticky pistons and not have to worry too much about it. And then it's gonna drop here. So I should, please don't make a mess. Put water there. It made a mess. It made a mess. It made a mess. It made a mess. No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. I'm just gonna put some signs over here. All right. So let's put the last set of signs. Why am I short? I am short. Oh my grief! You gotta be kidding me. This is gonna drive me nuts. All right. That should be it. Yeah, so now we should be safe to start building the carpet duper. So what I want to do first, piston, and I think 4 or 5 is the limit, right? And then you need one of these and the carpet you're gonna dupe. I think I'm just gonna do white because I don't think I have any other color right now. Let's put a carpet there, and then we're just gonna go up like that. I don't think I need that one, but I'll do this just in case. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really need that. I think that's it. Now, this is where it's gonna get a little tricky. So I need to do that. So I need a piston here. Yeah, that's gonna work. And then, would that work? Yeah, there you go. Carpet duping achieved. So I'm gonna just go ahead now and try to place the rest of these. All right, so I think for the most part, we are pretty much finished with this setup. So we have the furnace system built, and this should be the carpet duper. And yeah, so that should be it. Hopefully this is enough. I still gotta put some more glass here to stop like carpets from just shooting over here. And then I have to make the drop system, which I haven't done yet. I think I need honey blocks for that, and I don't have any honey. And the reason why I want to do honey is because honey blocks are not actually a full block. And I throw some stuff there. See, it does pick it up, right? So my idea is to have honey blocks on one of these sides and then have water flow the other side. And then the item's gonna come down from there, drop like here, hit this, and then run this way. And I think that should work out pretty well. And then we're gonna do the same. It's gonna come here, it's gonna hit here, come here, and then run this way. And all items should be aligned. So they'll hit the honey block and then they'll push with the honey block, which should be good. But before I do that, I gotta figure out how this is gonna come down. All right, so this is what I'm looking at, right? It's gonna go down this little line here, and it's just gonna run through all of these. And I'm gonna put honey blocks here. Honestly, I could do chests now that I'm thinking about it. The honey blocks will work too, I think. Now, to get this to work, I gotta find a way to turn this on. Oh, and I still gotta finish building the rest of these, don't I? All right, so right now, this is what we're looking at. And technically, if I flip this lever here, this should make it all work. All of it is working, perfect. I was worried that it wouldn't flow properly, but it looks like it is flowing properly. All right, that is super loud. We're gonna have to automate that because I'm not gonna be pressing buttons to get that working. All right, so I think this is the transfer system. It's a little bulky. I think it's a little bigger than I had planned, but we'll be fine. And that should be the fuel system. I do have to set up one more little system here. I gotta set something up so that it could turn the system on and off as needed. And I'm thinking since this is like the end of it, it should be the best place to put it. Like a little switch here, one of those there. It should be able to tell if there's something in there. That go, yeah, there you go, signal. Yeah, that should be fine. I kind of want to make it as automatic as possible because I'm too lazy to like remember to turn it off and on. But this should be working now. And all these hoppers should be filling up. It's gonna take a while to get to actually to the bottom, because I gotta fill all the other hoppers first before we get to this one. Yeah, I think it's working though. It doesn't look like anything is getting stuck. I think one little AFK session and that should be good. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do an AFK session and let that fill out. All right, so now we have this system fully fueled. I was able to put in, well, let it full up. But what I want to do now is build like a little loading system here. Trying to talk that through is going to be terrible. So time lapse. All right, so with that, I think we're done. And I think the goal is a little excessive. I'm not gonna be lying, I don't really like it. I think I like the iron more, but you know, we'll leave it for now. And this is the minecart loader. I don't remember if this is one I created or one I got from online, but it's one I've been using for like a couple of years now. There's going to be a minecart with a hopper here. Once that gets stronger than this, it'll send a signal, release this, and it'll keep releasing it until this is full. So I got to put a loader system somewhere here. And I'm thinking over here, I'm going to do a system where it comes here, it checks if the cart's empty. If it is, it sends it back to the system. If not, it sends it back to the furnace system. I'm just not sure how to set up yet, but we're almost done. We're almost done. We have our fuel system fully set up and ready to go. We got the furnace array ready to go, water going, and the loader. I just gotta make sure that we can get the minecart back to it, and we should be good to go with that. All right, I think I got this working now. We're gonna get a minecart here. It's gonna check a signal, and if there's anything in it, it should send it back around. Let's test it out. And I think what I'm gonna use to test this out is wood. Now, wood burns, you know, it either makes coal or it could be fuel. So let's grab like that much, and we'll see how well this works out. Before that, I haven't tested this part yet, so it should stop a little bit over 2 stack or on, right? Yeah, it does go a little over 2 stack. I don't know how to get it to go exactly 2 stack. That would be ideal. Let's take a look. These should all turn on. Anyone that don't turn on is a this one, okay, the fourth one from the end. These 2 end ones. Where did it go? I shouldn't have done that. That really shouldn't have happened. You know, honestly, I don't think it matters actually. honestly, I don't think I need that system because it's gonna keep going. This system has a fail safe in it so that it will keep sending items, ensure that, you know, the chest is actually empty. So if this come back with item here, it should still work. Let's say this come back with like 5 items, right? Yeah, it still sends it. Okay, that's good. That works then. So I think this system is pretty much ready to go. So why didn't this one turn on? I have no idea. Oh, that's why my hoppers were facing the wrong direction. Let's do another test. So let's grab like about 2 stack of this and then we'll see if we toss 2 stack in, do we get 2 stack back? And if we do, then we know this works. We're missing 1. I'm missing 1 item. I really am missing 1 item. I'm gonna have to play with that and see a little bit more, but for now, I think this is pretty good. So let me go and get rid of any excess blocks that I don't really need. All right, so now that we have all this done, this is what I'm thinking about doing for the design for the building, right? I'm just kind of like outlining this so I can like figure out what I want to do. We're gonna have lots of glass. Now in here, I'm thinking we just make it cyan like that. I think that's gonna be better than stone. So yeah, this is gonna be fun to do. So let me actually go ahead and just get this whole floor replaced. Let's start with the sides. I have an idea in mind for this that I'm not sure how well it's gonna go. I'm thinking here is going to be all glass, something like this. Yeah, so that's going to be all glass. And I'm thinking the other side, the front and back is going to be mostly quartz, right? So this is going to have a rolling design of quartz going up and down. All right, so this is what we're looking at, right? This is the design I'm kind of just going with. I still gotta make it look, you know, a little rundown, but the clean design, this is what it looks like. This is what we're working with right now. You know, like any professional Minecrafter. I haven't done the backs yet, so we'll see. No, I'll get all those done at the same time. So I just want to get this set up. I think it looks pretty decent. I don't think it's too bad, like a big factory building. So I think this is my design. Let me go ahead and put the other 3 sides on, and we should be good to go. I really like how this came out. Interesting to do, but I like how it came out. So now it's time for the real work. We're gonna make this look a little bit old, a little bit ruined. I don't think I'm gonna go as overboard as this, as I went a little crazy with this one. So I think we're gonna take it a little easier with this one because, you know, it's an old factory. It shouldn't be too, you know, destroyed. So yeah. And there we go. We now have the, I forgot what this is. Super Smelter. It's a Super Smelter. So the Super Smelter is done. And as you can see, I didn't go overboard like I did over there with the greenery, but I did some stuff at the side. I made it look a little bit more run down. The only thing left for me to do that I didn't do so far is to fix this system. I just want to put a decent place for like these things to come down. So we do that. Let's just do this and then keep going all the way down like that, right? And I could take this one and just put like that, and that's gonna push everything in there. So like, for example, if we have some of these in there, right? And let's say that, yeah, there we go. So stuff on the top is gonna come first, but hey, who cares? It's working. And I am super happy about that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. This has been a big one, trying to get this all set up. But with that, the Super Smelter is now done. I think next we need to create some kind of like, I think, living quarter over here. But with that, I am your host, Average Gaming, and I hope you enjoy. Good night, folks.